Now, the murder of an Arizona girl found dead on Valentine's Day could lead to changes to the Amber Alert system. After the 14-year-old's death, there's a renewed push to create an Amber Alert system for missing indigenous people.
Emily Pike was a San Carlos Apache. Her remains were found stuffed into trash bags off the US 60 in eastern Arizona on Valentine's Day. True crime correspondent Brianna Whitney continuing her investigation into this case, looking into this bill. So what does this look like?
Yeah, her family is supportive of it, right? This could create change in Emily's name at that. So it's a big deal. Emily Pike's family is trying their best to stay patient, knowing an investigation of this magnitude could take some time to catch the right person, and ultimately they want justice. Her uncle tells me it helps to focus thoughts towards creating change, supporting an Arizona bill that could establish an Amber Alert system when somebody like Emily goes missing.
Looking at pictures of his niece, Allred Pike Jr. will always see a little girl smiling back.
She's still a baby to the family. It's hard enough that she's gone, but the way she went is just unbearable.
The 14-year-old went missing from a Mesa group home on January 27th. Her remains were found on February 14th, dismembered in contractor trash bags off Highway 60 past Globe. It's been terrifying and heartbreaking for her family as they wait for answers. But something has given them hope that Emily's case could help create change. House Bill 2281 is working its way through the legislature and, if passed, would establish an Amber Alert system in Arizona for missing indigenous people.
In the long run, that will help a lot in all Indian country. 22 tribes just in Arizona.
Emily's uncle says while her case could help push this through to law, it's hard to think about what could have happened if it already existed.
Maybe we would have been able to locate Emily a whole lot sooner before this happened if we had such a system.
While the Gila County Sheriff's Office, the FBI, and other agencies investigate the death, Allred says the family is planning Emily's funeral. Her father is in prison serving a sentence for criminal damage, but the family is hoping he can still attend the ceremony to say goodbye.
You know, the way she went, and with him coping with this on his own, I just pray that they let him out so he could at least be there with family and see all the support that he has behind him.
Support is something the entire Pike family has felt, from the community, from social media, from the nation. They're choosing to look forward because they have to.
I tell my family we can't get stuck in the what ifs, because it's going to just prolong the pain that we have. Right now is what can we do to help improve things so this won't happen again.
I asked the Gila County Sheriff's Office very specific questions about the investigation today, but have not heard back yet. As for House Bill 2281, it passed out of the House and will be heard by a Senate committee this Wednesday. Guys.
Your heart goes down, especially hearing from her family member. He had mentioned that support just across the area and across state lines.
Yeah, so I mean, not only have we seen so many people latching onto this case on social media, it's helping with the awareness of the MMIW movement, but we have other reservations and tribes across the country. So there's been some efforts to get her name out there, her case out there in Colorado. And then he said one of his relatives has been planning a vigil this week in Oklahoma for her. And so there's just so many people that have latched onto Emily's name. Ultimately, this is a horrific situation, but they are so grateful for the support they've seen, and her family really feels it.
And keep that conversation going.
Sometimes it takes a tragedy like this to spur change on the state level. So we'll see what comes of this, Brianna. Thanks for the update tonight.